Can't find you. There you are. Okay, so see if we can land with this one instead.
Are there bots in this?
We can put bots in the map if we want to.
So if we put bot tanks in, you could try shore bombarding.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We could do that. We could use our heli and our ship to bombard tanks. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can land with this one here on you first. Don't land in the water. Stay up, stay up, stay up.
Oh, it's hard to do shore bombardment with no target. It keeps trying to retarget you.
Well, that'll be interesting when you actually get actual targets you can maybe lock.
Yeah, without a lock, it's sort of impossible to control where you're aiming at. It'll let me go out to about 6.5K, and then it won't go any further.
Oh, damn it, I just missed it. It's really hard. It's like you are being directed again. Maybe there's some setting you need to turn off. It's like the instructors taking over, right?
There is a setting where you can make it not return to
I'm on.
the even keel setting. I forget what it's called.
I have landed now, but I'm absolutely in the same position as
Yeah,
Huey.
you're buried.
I'm buried. You know, yeah.
Buried in the non-corporeal.
Right, try and move again. See if it makes a difference when you.
I think you're going to slide backward a little bit till you hit something hard like that.
Being taken for a sail.
Yeah, they've got weird physics in this game. Sounds like there would just be a pile of tanks in here. You see all those tank spawn points are like right in front of us.
Right, so what we can do, we can go out, restart the mission, right? We can add some bots on each side and just see how we go along.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna jump out and, oh, another thing I can try and do is see if I can land on that carrier there with a helicopter. That might be...
I'm gonna land on him before because I'm just gonna ram him.
No, you're gonna sail me over to the carrier.
Well, I'm gonna ram it.
You're gonna ram it?
Yeah, I'm ramming the carrier.
Okay, we'll see what happens to the helicopter. Ramming speed?
Went right through it like it's not even there.
Oh, my helicopter moved. I got shoved a good few meters. All right, let me see if I can.
Well, the ground is real, but that ship is completely phantom.
This means if I go and land on it, probably I can't.
Go right down to the water.
Yeah, we'll see. No?
Oh.
I'm on it, and I would say I'm probably on it. You know, I'm standing on the sliders underneath the skis.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and it has opened up the windows on the helicopter, so it's definitely recognized as a as a landing spot.
Yeah, that was a proper landing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how proper it was. Must admit. Just dump it there.
So my shells actually did hit something on that.
Okay. So let me
Aircraft.
try, and it might just be not be modeled. Let me try and shoot you with a few rockets. See if do any damage.
Well, it showed a hit, but yeah, I'm taking damage too. Friendly fire does work. Rocket, 86%.
Oh, wow, rockets. Got guns.
Now you have guns too?
Got 8,000 of them. Very good. Right. Let's return to the hangar, and we're gonna add some. We're gonna add a few bots into this.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe if I can fly around, wish I could fly around with a helicopter and point out the targets to you. That could be fun.
Yeah, you can scout target.
Yeah, I can do that. Right. Okay. So change mission.
You're
It's this
recording
one.
this?
I'm streaming at the moment, so it is being recorded.
Okay. To YouTube.
So we will include bots.
Hmm.
You can have bots in ships, bots in tanks if you want. Can't have bots in
Yeah, it's
planes.
better bots and tanks, because bots and ships, we know what that is like.
So go with all the BRs, but it doesn't say about the level of the bots.
That's been one of the problems I've had with custom battles. The bots are always under, like way under the tier, you know?
Okay. Well, let's try and put the bots in like they are there, just default, and see how that goes. Don't know what it will spawn there, but we'll find out. So we'll just be on the same team again, and then we'll just start, see what we can do. Spawn the same place as before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have much less map to choose from now.
Interesting.
So I'm spawning in front of Delta, basically. It's the only choice.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, we've got a lot of tanks on our side. I did see a red one over there somewhere. But it,
Oh, you got a light tank just to your left.
yeah, I see it, but I can't lock it because the buildings are blocking everything. There's one. Hello, tank. Yes, hello, tanks. Oh, there are many.
No, just dictate you taking out a Panzer II-C here.
I think I need a little distance. Oh, there we are. Oh, there's a tank underwater. He must have drowned. M28. Good.
Can't kill that tank. That's the wall. Shit. Managed to get any hits out there. There's quite a few targets around the area where I'm at.
Hmm. Mostly I'm having.
If you sail forward a little bit, there's a tank just around the corner where my heli is, right here.
I kind of see him. I'm having trajectory problems though. I see if I destroy these.
Okay, so if you have a look, oh, he just despawned. Oh no, he is. Where I fire my rocket? There. He's just around the corner of the building there.
Oh, got him. Okay.
Did? Yes.
No, I scored a few points that time.
You scored points too.
Yeah, finally. Oh, hello, here's another one. Yeah, the trajectory is a little wonky here. I think I need more distance so I can get a higher trajectory. So if I fire directly at this building, will it make the building look damaged?
I don't think they have modeled in destruction.
Some of the buildings are already damaged, I guess. Maybe that was part of the design.
I don't quite know what we could do with this map here, but I'm sure we could do something that would be fun.
Well, it seems like you could have a tank battle in that very dense urban area.
Tanks, helicopters, and the one...
I mean, I'm going to try to get a ship hit from further away, or at least I have a higher trajectory. The flat trajectory is a problem. The shells don't do anything. You see where they've just impacted along this shoreline here?
Yes.
That's kind of where they go when you fire at the tanks.
Oh no. It does look absolutely beautiful though. So your ship on the coastline and mountains behind. And it's so unusual to see a ship from a helicopter point of view.
Yeah. Are you in VR also? Or?
No, I'm not in VR. Because I think that would that'll probably freak me out if I was in VR and doing this.
I wish this was not urban, then I think it would be quite interesting to do the shore bombardment thing.
If there was more shore, like open areas, there should be some built-up areas as well that the tanks could sort of hide behind, I think. Would be good. But it definitely have, I think, potential in the map. let's say you were just allowed to use tanks and helicopters and ships. Now the ships would obviously be quite close to each other. So
Oh, I know what I'm.
maybe the rule would have to be that you could not attack the other ship with a ship.
Mm.
Although your AI would kind of do that, wouldn't it? So
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try the Douglas. I have that in this line. See, I can't even depress the guns low enough to fire. Now I can.
or you have to turn your ship because
Yeah, I'm doing that. And then the trajectory thing, I just keep hitting that sort of squared off shoreline instead of the target. Need to be much further away.
sorry.
I think this was the problem they were having with shore bombardment with the Iowas in real life, because the trajectories were so flat, they just weren't really doing anything.
No. If I can attack these ships. Oh yes. Well, the ships behind me I got damage. The two small ones.
The Lubeck?
Yeah.
I don't think I can do much to it. Oh, I guess I can. These are just sort of general target vehicles.
Gun button. A little bit.
Well, I think the thing that would make it most interesting would be the addition of the helicopter.
Yeah.
If we can find some way where helicopters can attack.
Let's go on each different side. Let me see how much damage I can do to the Pittsburgh, right?
Okay.
Let's return
Well,
to
you
the-
were able to damage it from the same side last time.
Yeah. So let's see when we fight each other. I mean, you might just blow me out of
Oh,
the
you
sky.
wouldn't last. I have my anti-air off right now. One shot would be the end of the helicopter.
I think that Pittsburgh would be, yeah, probably. Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna change team.
Yeah, I just have it set to attack ships for now. If
Yeah.
it was on air, I think it would.
I mean, they got a
You know,
Phantom 2 in here as well. I mean,
One
Big
VT shot would be the end of the helicopter.
yeah, just go with aviation.
Now, I hear that napalm works pretty well. It's terrible in pretty much every other aspect of the game, but it sounds like it works pretty well against.
Ah, that could be interesting. I mean, I could always try different things. Let's the plane. I want to get to the A10. I saw they had the A10 here somewhere. Maybe it's with this one here. Change the vehicle.
I got about 20 minutes or so, and then I have to get ready for my ride.
Well, I'll just start with what we have.
I do need to have breakfast too.
Okay. Are you gone in battle?
I'm still in.
Oh, okay.
Just down by B.
Could see if I could damage you with tow missiles, but I'll try with the Mountain Mice first. There we go.
Yeah, I still don't have the anti-air
So
on.
now you're red to me. Okay, gonna come.
I don't think it'll make. If I put the anti-air on, I don't think you'd even get close enough to use the toes.
Okay, just for the sake of it, try it. Just try to put AA on. See when it picks me up.
Mm.
See shooting. Okay. That won't last long, I don't think. I'm already getting yellow. I'm trying to leave.
It's only because helicopters are armored that you're not dead already.
Yes, I haven't got. Oh yeah, that landed. So I might be. Okay. Right. Let's try and take the AA off. We have to find a ship that has enough AA to be not a walkover, but not so good that it absolutely destroys everything.
I might have one in this lineup. Let me see. Are you still in the match? Yeah, let me J
Yeah.
So what do I have in this lineup? I got the Atlanta, which I can just not use AA. In which case, all it has is the Chicago piano.
I mean, it's really hard in the American lineup to find something that doesn't have decent AA, right?
Well, the Atlanta's pretty much shit unless you switch over the mains, you know.
You don't know exactly got any buildings to hide behind. Your AA is
So right now, that's just the shitty Atlanta Chicago piano shooting.
Your AA seems pretty decent.
Yeah. So if I put it on the mains, then it'd be best AA in the game, but this is just a Chicago piano, so it's like 1.1 inch AA.
Let's see if I can come in from there. Little into about a kilometer now.
And a critical hit there. %, crew. A whole bunch of turrets out.
Okay, that's my load of missiles.
Got to repair. So that took me down to 71% crew. Got all the rear turrets.
Okay, try and switch to full AA mode. Maybe your guns can't see me because of all.
Well, you're just probably too hot, too.
Yeah, I'm just above them, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, my Indian just died, so.
I don't know why it wasn't. Maybe too close. Perhaps?
I'll just spawn in again. We'll see how it goes. The other thing I can try is to come in with a Phantom jet.
That would probably outrun the VT, but you'd have to be pretty good. With,
Oh, I'm already being blasted. I'm already black.
Devastating.
Yeah. That's it.
That's only like 1/4 of its armor.
Right, take off and die. All right, I'm gonna try the plane. Oh, let's go.
Try the Phantom.
Yeah, the Phantom. I'll come in from the seaside. I seem to have an option there. What my preset?
Yeah, you got the Phantom. You can probably outrun the turret rotation on this
Well,
thing.
also with that, you've got the potential. Ah, actually, I got some napalm bombs there. Let's try those. At 1.2. Nope.
I'll get it. Oh,
Forgotten.
all right.
Okay, I'll try again. Let me just bomb you and see
I
what
wasn't even
damage it
watching. I'm
actually
like trying to
does.
show ETA left. And then I just get to. That's how it is with the whole AA mode. Just sit there. You can't do anything because all you're controlling are these 1-inch
Oh.
things, you know.
Okay. Just turn AA off because otherwise I don't get close. Well, probably if I knew how to use those blooming bombs you can launch from like 10 miles away. But
Yeah, like AGM
yeah.
165 Maverick or something, or the J-Dam bombs or whatever they pass.
Oh, hit the top of the mast. Oh, that looked pretty cool actually, that explosion.
Yeah. I didn't lose much crew though. And
But
I'm
it was
not
quite
able to
a
put the
big
fire out.
explosion though.
I can't put the fire out. It doesn't think there is a fire. I think this is mostly visual. So I'm not like, yeah, it won't let me put the fires in. It took out slight bit of crew, and I think it was mostly just a visual thing.
Not really good at staying away from it. In a massive explosion, but yeah, it didn't seem to really.
It does a little bit of damage, but and maybe because it's napalm, you can't put the fires out. I don't know. I can repair.
Okay, let's try. I got 3 2,000-pound bombs.
Well, those.
Hopefully do some kind of damage. Oh, they didn't drop off.
I missed your drop too fast, maybe?
Yeah, it didn't want to let me drop them at that speed.
What was that, a 3,000-pound bomb?
That was 3 2,000-pound bombs.
Oh, that's gotta be enough. That'd probably take out an even bigger ship.
Okay, well, happy with this. Now, what he could do for this map, if he wanted to make it more navy, would be to have spawns for the fleet out on the coast to each side.
Yeah, so you don't end up with the return to the battlefield.
Yeah. And you put some battleships in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the bombs down.
You have bomb reload?
Bomb reload, yeah. They work every time.
Yeah, that's gonna work every time.
Okay. Well, I think that the helicopters, going over the helicopters,
A little
would
more interesting.
be more interesting. Um, the question is, what kind of ships would be okay to have in here that would not be way too OP?
Is there a way I can switch countries and stay in this match?
I think you can, or even if you can't, then you just have to leave back to the hangar. I think you can switch countries there. You can try.
I'll try Japan. Japan usually is the worst AA. Okay. Except the Congo.
What ship are you in now?
Makuma?
Huh? It has to be something that has bad AA. Okay, what about World War One battleship? What is the worst battleship we have in terms of AA?
Oh, maybe the Marlborough?
Yeah.
That's about all you're going to get from the Makuma is this. It's 25s here.
I'll try and get into it. If we could have actually we have more helicopters than ships, so we could just have straight ships versus helicopters. That could be fun.
Right, if they outnumber you.
Yeah. So let's say you had, 3 ships and 10 helicopters, but then your AA can't shoot at all of them at the same time, right?
Yeah.
The Mikuma is still, Mikuma would be way too good.
How about the, all right.
You have to go to the Kako or something like that instead.
All right, I'll go with the Kako. All right, I could try the British battleship.
And something like the German Helgoland might be okay as a battleship.
I haven't ever crewed that one. I have the Kaiser.
And maybe we could make it so people could have it, there's a degree of tanks and helicopters, right?
Yeah.
So let's say they just had
tanks and helicopters versus ships. Ships on one
tanks
side.
and helicopters ship, that would be good. Maybe a couple of helicopters and some ships. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of thing you could dig it up so you got AA switched on that thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
It
just doesn't happen.
It just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one's kind of a little bit underpowered for this. But if you had multiples,
You've got to have some AA gun, right?
yeah.
Well, now it's shooting. Okay, it actually did make my helicopter completely black.
No. Yeah, it's going down now.
The full rocket load. Also, a few ground rules for the helicopters. They can't have missiles, you know, they can target for like a long way away. They have to use rockets, right? And you could have the Japanese Navy taking over the Swedish city here, defended
This thing's
by
basically stock,
British
though,
and American
so
troops or something like that.
it's got bad turret rotation speed and everything.
Yeah.
I'll try the Marlboro. Well, there's also the Huga. That's another ship that has very little anti-air. So then the objective would be to try to kill all the tanks before the helicopters sink you.
Something like that, yeah. It also worth having a look at what the map actually has. So you've got a D point in the middle, a B, and A. Oh, no, C. Where's A then? So you're shooting, but it's like one shot at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if you fire HE shells from that thing, you're gonna take out any tank that is going.
You take out a whole column of tanks, yeah.
Let me try and spawn in a tank. I'll just go back, return to the hangar. I'm just gonna put
I've only got a few
Abrams
minutes.
in or something like that.
Probably can do one thing, then I gotta go.
That's fine.
Thing is, it's really hard to hit the tanks in this urban environment. You just hit the buildings mostly. So if we use this map, the tanks are gonna win because they'll just find a spot where they can't be hit, and then they'll just cap the point.
Find. Okay, I'll come to battle now. I found a T-30, that will do.
You got a modern tank?
I do a modern, but I can't remember which slot they're in, so it's a bit of a pain to find. A T-30 is 6.7 tank. And actually it spawns on the seaside, so that's kind of cool.
Should have enough pen
Yeah.
to do the damage to the battleship.
Oh yeah. Drive to the front of the map. I'm pretty much in the middle. By a big white building with a green roof.
Yep, this is
See you now?
no. Yeah, kind of see.
Oh shit. They didn't hit, but I saw all those guns missile coming against me. I was like, oh yeah, alright. Landing with my front tree. Let me see if I can get a shot at you. Nope, I landed short. To reload. I really don't think this is a particular fair fight.
It won't target ground vehicles. I have to do this all manually.
Okay, well that's at least somewhat of a relief.
This is a single shot from the secondaries.
Oh, I did get a hit on you.
98.
Then how much is my pen?
Secondary
No, only up to 200 millimeters.
I mean, the primary HE would be just no contact. And I'm having
Well,
again.
you keep
issues
hitting
with-
the bollard underneath rather than my tank.
Yeah, I have to like aim up. The primaries, I think the guns themselves are up a little higher. So.
It's like shooting those coastal batteries, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, now you got my
I'm
tracks.
way high, actually.
My
About
turret
20
disappeared.
20 feet above your tank in order to make that hit, and that was a single barrel.
Blimey, and that hit spot on. That was it. That was tank gone.
That was just a ranging shot.
That's probably the way to do it, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little bit like coastal batteries, right? To do it that way.
It would make sense to use the old English battleship because the AA is really pants, and that's what they would use if they were trying to
Yeah.
shoot at the coastal. Yeah, so the secondaries are somewhat weaker.
Don't know what my tank is struggling with. There is a little graphical issue. What is that little bottle thing? Just one piece of metal work.
Yeah, that hurt. Got one of my secondary.
Right. Using HE ammunition. That went literally a half an inch over my turret, that thing. So it just go phew.
I wonder if I use my AA gun, that might be better. I mean, we already know
By the way, if you
primaries.
use your secondaries, what if you switch to those?
I have been.
Ah,
The primaries are too easy. That was the, this is the AA gun. The thing is, the targeting is messed up. I can't seem to get it to aim properly.
I guess with a tank, I don't lock you as a target. Well, you know,
I
it's nothing
can't
to do
lock
with my
tanks.
aiming because
Well,
it's
I can
just
lock
flat.
it, but I can't use the AI to fire.
Oh, you can't alt X me to say shoot that target.
No, because you're not a ship or plane. And there is no third option of ground vehicle.
Mm.
So these are all the 5-inch secondaries I'm using now, which you would think a direct hit would be enough, but I'm only using HE. Never needed anything other than HE in this ship. It's the targeting that's difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
But the 14-inch guns, you don't have to be that much dead on, I think. Yeah, now that looked like it was a turret hit, yeah. So a single turret hit will be a crew knocked out kill, even with just the 5-inch HE.
Yeah, and I mean, you hit on the part of the tank that was particularly hard wearing the turret, and it's just like, yeah, 5-inch HE is just massive damage.
And 14-inch, you don't even really have to be close to
Mm,
be in the air.
yeah.
Okay, I'm a little behind schedule.
Yeah, but
So,
that was good fun to give that a little go. I quite like the helicopter options.
no, well, maybe if you put something together, I can do it. Actually, I'm not busy tomorrow.
I
All
think
right,
this
I
map
go.
definitely has some potential.
Mm.
If we had a few more ship spawns, that would be good. Point is a castle. We have to drive up there. Right. I think we'll end the stream with that, but it was good fun.